So I should be now live on Twitch as well. Yep. So cool. I love that. And now I can just go back over to Magma. ready to roll. I hope you all can hear me well enough. Didn't really check the microphone volume. Hopefully that's good. Let's see here. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, that's fine. That's just fine. Okay. So this is the art block. This is a fundraising art stream for the nonprofit organization Psychedelic Society of Kansas City. And there's a Discord server for the nonprofit organization that I created that also has a poll to vote on what the subject of each of these drawings will be. But this is the first episode, so I'm just going to do the one that I selected, which is a table with some fruit and a bowl on it, and maybe some other fancy things. So that's my challenge that I've given myself today. I figure maybe I should kind of do a formal title here, art block. One. Oopsie. Okay, we're just gonna leave that one over here. Okay. And that's great. I think it should be small, so we're gonna make it small. Oh, we can't do it though. So we will make it like 250, or maybe like 100. 150. That's good. I like that. This should shrink down. I'm gonna lock that so that it doesn't move. And I'm gonna name this first layer, guess, the outline. I misspelled it. And usually I start with like a pale blue. And switch to a brush. Decrease brush. Maybe 50. 50 is probably good. So I'm imagining the table. Bowl of fruit definitely has to be kind of like right here at least. Okay. So we have the start of a bowl. And now we just need the fruit and the table that it's on. I think the table has to be like this for for that angle to make sense in my brain. And so gonna add some grapes right here and some grapes right here. Some of the grapes are gonna spill. Out of the bowl. The grapes will spill out of the bowl. Probably add a little bit more grapes here. And then, so these are grapes. Really awesome looking grapes. Best thing about like grapes, drawing grapes, is like they're just circles, but like oval circles. So they're really easy to draw. You can't mess them up. We love grapes. So then the next thing to add would be like some bananas, probably. Bananas are good. I like bananas. I think they're gonna have to look like that. Kind of go that direction. Yeah, the bananas will be like that. And then what else? Apples. You can shove an apple right here. This is where an apple goes. And we'll have like a melon? Melon. Maybe a coconut. It doesn't have to be like a realistic bowl of fruit. It can have coconut in there as well. One thing about coconut is like it's very textured and furry. So it's going to add a fun bit of contrast to the smoothness and a more like skin like texture of fruit, other fruits. I don't know, maybe coconut isn't a fruit. I feel like it is a fruit. I think it's 100% fruit. Alright, so outline looks good. And so new layer. And on this layer, I'm going to kind of maybe work on some base color. Yeah, that's what. How about the bowl? The bowl color. Was wanting to do a kind of like a silver dish. I don't know why. I just what my mind told me it wanted. So sometimes you just listen to that feeling and hope for the best. That was being a little difficult for some reason. But it's okay now. Now, this is supposed to be a gray color, but I feel like it's probably more of like a brown color. Grayish brown. Which is fine. I think I'm gonna go with a lighter gray to start. Maybe it was just a resolution on my screen, but I wasn't digging the intensity of that hue. Alrighty. So, kind of getting to like the spot I want to increase my brush size. Definitely gotta increase the brush size for maximum coverage. Oh, it's a little bit too much. Too much maximum. I just realized the hardness on this brush isn't like 100. Which is gonna upset me because I was like, there's no way that this is looking fuzzy on the edges, and sure enough, it was looking fuzzy on the edges. So I'm just gonna pass through and sharpen those babies up. For now, that's what the bowl's gonna look like. We're gonna move on. We have to add we have to add some color. And we're gonna start with purple. Ah, yes, that's gorgeous. And add in of these big juicy grapes. Those look nice. Those look really nice. Off to a great start. Yeah. Yeah. So that's looking pretty good. I'm just gonna add a little bit of detail to these too, because these grapes are starting to look pretty dang good. That one's gonna be... There we go. I was gonna say fun, but you know, I'm gonna do that one again, because... So far, so good. Those grapes are looking mighty, mighty tasty. There we go. I like that one. I feel like some of these should be like green grapes instead of purple grapes, but we'll see. We'll see. I kinda wish that like there were grapes that grew both green and purple on the same vine, because that would be extraordinary. Okay, that's a good start for the grapes. I'm gonna go on to the bananas, but I think I have to put the banana layer underneath the grape layer so that the banana's color does not go on top of the grape color. Okay, just gonna fill all that in with banana. Oh, we love that. For the banana, for the opacity a little bit, to a brown color for the top of the banana. Like that. Okay. Yeah. About right. Now I have to grab that and kind of carve these bananas out with this brush tool. See how we can make that happen. As simply as we can possibly make it happen. Bad. We'll keep that one. That one's pretty good. Yeah. 3 bananas is plenty. Any more bananas? That's just bananas. These bananas are kind of like meh right now, but I will work on them later. And this is the coconut layer. Finally. The layer we've all been waiting for. There we go. That is a coconutty color. Let's paint it on. Shrink that. How big do I want this coconut? Oh my god. I'll be that big. I really don't like the line. Like right there, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Sit. We have to give the coconut some fur. Coconuts are hairy. And these lines are just to like give me an idea of like where I guess the hair is going to fall. I'm gonna work on like where the light would actually hit it later. It's all just like a rough, very fast drawn, full of fruit. It's pretty good, full of fruit. Add like highlights, I guess. It's pretty awesome. Freaking coconuts. I love coconuts. Something about them is just really magical. It's probably like the shape of them. Just so round and orbular. And that they're really good for you. The juice inside contains delicious vitamins and minerals for your body to make your whole body feel good. Yep. So I'm gonna go back to the grape layer. I'm gonna work on these grapes a little bit. Get them kind of like, let's see if I have a blend tool around. Liquidify. Interesting. Paint bucket. None of these, none of these, none of these. blend. That's the tool. Gonna increase the size of that. It's fine. And then kind of just see what it does. Okay. So, interesting. That kind of helps. Yeah, that'll work. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna like go back and add like highlights and stuff. It'll be nice. I'm digging this blend brush. It's really, really nice. Heck yeah, these grapes look freaking awesome. I'm gonna add some bright color here. Here up at the top of these grapes. And gonna go back to the blend tool. See how that goes. Oh jeez. Ha! I accidentally swallowed all of that up. Whoopsie. Let's see. I'll just go back a few slides. Well, it doesn't like me going back all the way to before I added the squiggly light lines, but that's okay. We'll just blend those in. And grab this. I want to decrease the strength of this brush. Just kind of like dab a dot here. No, that's not quite the amount. That's good. I like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's pretty good. Something about that is pleasing to me. Mm, yeah. You know, that looks really nice. Ah, grapes are turning out pretty juicy looking. Gotta say, those grapes look pretty great. Pretty gravy. Grape-tastic. You know, this light blue outline that I've added, it really makes these like pop in a almost stylistic way. Kind of love it. I was not sure what the outcome would be of this experiment, but I am pleasantly surprised. Boop doop doop. Yep. Those are definitely interesting looking grapes. I would eat them. I would put that grape in my mouth. 100%. If I could, I would do it. Now, I know I need to do the other side, but I want to work on the vine that's holding these grapes together. Okay, and I'm gonna do one swirl out here because I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of bright to that also. Actually, I want to thicken it up a little bit. Not too much, just enough. Yeah, like right there. Color in these leaves here. Yeah. That's cute. Alrighty. Now some bright green. That's I wanted to make curly vines, and so I made some. I'm gonna switch back to the bananas. Feel like the bananas need some attentions paid, and I want to do that with a new brush this brush is for like it's kind of for texture. It's a texture brush. And I'm trying to find the right texture. It'll come soon. This is fine. Alrighty. So just gonna brown up these a little bit because whoopsie. Nope. Think that they need to be a little bit darker brown. And size needs to be much less. No, that's not it there. I think actually that I can do a an advanced preset for this, and see if we could get the scatter all the way up. Yeah. 1000 jitter. I mean, I guess. That's fine. What's this gonna do? Oh my god. Wanna do that. Don't wanna do that. We don't wanna do that. So we can do this. This. Spacing. Space these out. Space them out. Yeah. That's fine. So the name of this brush will be named Banana Test. Banana. Yes. Brush. Okay. So now we have our banana test brush. Let's see how it works. Oh. Okay. Banana test brush is pretty crazy, but I have an idea. If I do it like a bunch of times really fast, and then I go back and erase it. Keep the splats I like. And yeah. I like that. Bananas. Probably would have gone really well on its own layer, to be honest. So I'm not gonna worry about it, to be honest. Just gonna draw over it with the opacity. I need like a almost greeny yellow, or like I don't want the banana brush. I want just a regular brush. Banana test brush. I gotta delete my brush too. Okay. So we'll switch back to the ink brush. And these folks. Then I feel like I might have to extend that brown part of the banana a little bit more. But I don't know, I might just have to recolor it a little bit. I think ultimately it's fine the way it is. It doesn't really bother me the way the banana is right now. Except for that part. That part does bother me. Because it's gonna get. That's part of the bowl. We'll erase that. Making these bananas kind of like really banana-y, you know? Like they've been bananas all their life. and their banana life has been well lived. These bananas are quite ripe. Like, yeah. That one took a minute, but we got it. Bananas. Pretty dang good bananas. Freaking great bananas. It's like a cross between realism and like stylized. You can tell it's bananas, but like That's not really what bananas look like. It's just kind of like the idea of bananas, you know? It takes a long time to capture like the essence of banana on paper or digital or whatever. But I think I did a pretty good job there. Pretty good bananas. Yeah. So we'll move on to the coconuts. Feel like I need to add a little bit more shading, I guess, in some ways. Like, definitely like this color, and then a big swatch of it though, like on one side, but like that. But I want it to taper. Okay. Excuse me. I need some water. Yeah. That looks nice. Those. I like those a lot. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. That it's looking pretty coconutty. I think so. Ooh, I want to make that smaller. That's much better. Awesome. Hmm. Awesome. Okay. That is a nice looking coconut. It's a very nice looking coconut. Okie dokie. Yeah. Those are coconut-y. Pretty coconutty. I'm gonna do something that I didn't do before. I'm gonna do the table that the bowl is on. I think the table should be maybe like wood colored, something like that. Getting that line is not easy. Actually, I like that, so we're gonna go with that. Yep. So, this will just be like the full color. Whoops. Beautiful. So I'm gonna erase the outline now because we don't really need it. I can actually just get rid of that. They're all together. So now we just and it's gorgeous. And then I could add like a sky in the background, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. I don't really feel like doing that right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead, we're going to make fun streaks in the wood. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's good. So we're going to go with a darker color now. Do like the same thing because the effect looks amazing. That's fine. These lines are always like the most fun because they're almost impossible to get. Like, and when you get them, it's like such a satisfaction, such a feeling of satisfaction. Get the yeah. I mean, that was pretty close. Let me try again. Almost. Almost. Oh, we're not gonna worry about that one. We'll come back to that one. Okay. And then we'll do this one. Perfect. So now we have those ones. I'm gonna grab this actually. Add a few of these. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, the table's coming along pretty nicely. Pretty easy peasy. Just adding little details. Okay. Cool. And now I'm gonna go back over with the darker. Make it look very, very snazzy. With the darker color. Okay. Okie dokie. Just a few more of these lines. And it should be looking very, very snaz. Wow, that one's really fun. I don't know what. I'm just gonna put that. Yep, that's good. Wow. That's it. That's one. Okay. So, a few more of these lines. Alright. Almost. You can probably tell I'm loving this process right now. It's actually really fun to see it, but like doing the lines over and over again is tedious. It is tedious. That's part of what like makes it fun, I guess. The complexity. The challenge. Anyway, I'm digging that table for now. I think that table's looking pretty great. And I want to make this bowl that the fruits are in. I want to make it like a different color. What if I made it blue? Like a bluish teal bowl? Teal? Maybe? Maybe a red bowl? Yeah, red bowl. We'll do that. See what that looks like. Change it up a bit. I think that is actually gorgeous. The Red Bull really slays. Honestly, Red Bull is where it's at for me. It's staying. That is a tasty looking bowl of fruit. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna grab like a little bit of red here. With a little bit of gray. I'm just gonna swoop under there. And then I'm gonna drop that layer down so it kind of just turns into shadow of sorts for the bowl. Sit on. And that's fine for now. Hmm. Okay. Also, I feel like I need to do a very thin line, dark line, more like right here. I don't know why, I feel like that helps. a lot for me having that line there. And then like just having some like shade going on here for the grape. Okay. We like that. That's very, very nice. Dark part of the grape and the light part of the grape. Give it nice grapey roundness. Alrighty then, so that's looking quite lovely. We're going to add a little bit of this color. to him now. Okay. Yep. Get some of that. White. And then there was this like nice blue color ribbon I put around. Do the same thing. I think it should be a little bit thicker. So the cool thing about this program, this desktop application called Magma.com, is that it gives me the opportunity to be able to collaborate and work on drawings with other artists. And I've had the pleasure of doing that with a few people. But I'm looking forward to being able to do that with more artists as well. So if you see this stream and you want to be a part of the art block, please send me a message or email the Psychedelic Society KC at gmail.org, I think it is. Or it's psychedelickc.org. That's right. I should know that. I should just know that off the top of my head, but I don't. But we have a Facebook account and Instagram and YouTube account and a Discord server, and we just had our very first psychedelic conference in Kansas City that we worked tirelessly to put together, and it was a huge success and wonderful. And we're so glad to have all of our sponsors and the people that helped us create that event. It was so wonderful to see it all come together and all the parts. It was really magical. And I'm looking forward to another year of wonderful events held by the Psychedelic Society of Kansas City. And so to help the society do that, that is why I'm doing this art stream. It's a fundraiser for the Psychedelic Society of Kansas City to help raise funds to continue to host events. So any donation is appreciated, welcomed, and loved eternally. And I'm gonna add another vine here. 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 And here. Oh jeez, I feel like I should have done that with this color. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't matter. This really light blue color, green color is just gorgeous though, honestly. It is a gorgeous color. That's a lot of pop, which I really like. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I should probably do one like out here for funsies. Yeah, that's good. I like that one. Okay. Yeah, those vines are pretty scraggly looking. That's okay. It can be that way. That's what vines do. They scraggle. Alright, so I wonder if I can like drop the opacity of this whole table down. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, maybe I'm not really digging the like color of it though. I kind of wanted to be more desaturated, maybe? I think it would be better if it was desaturated. See if they have any like blending options, layers, filters. Let's see here. Here we go. Perfect. And drop. Whoa. Okay, that's the hue. Wow, that's wild. The blue is sweet. Green table. Just drop the saturation down a little bit. Oh no, too much. What if I increase it? Oh, nope, we're not doing that. We're just gonna drop it down a little bit. That's be like a dark colored, desaturated. Brown. Yep. And then contrast. Ooh, no. Now we're not gonna mess with the contrast. And we're not gonna mess with the brightness either. I think all that looks pretty good. So how long have I been streaming now for? Let me check. So I'm not sure how to check that. Oh, almost like about an hour and 30 minutes. So I think, well, I'm going to I'm gonna call that pretty good for now. I need to get in a nap today. And that is a bowl of fruit on a table. And this is the art block. Episode 1. Thank you for watching. See y'all next week, hopefully. Bye.